Are you tired of battling allergies and asthma and constantly getting colds and coughs and maybe even sinusitis? It might even surprise you to learn that the culprit is probably hiding in your diet. So let's dive into the connection between dairy consumption and respiratory ailments and how transitioning to a healthier fuel style may be the key to breathing easier and feeling better. Hi, I'm VeRAWonica and I'm a FUELstyle queen, a mindset mentor, and a life coach. I experienced many respiratory issues for many years. It started when I was a little girl. I suffered from countless allergies. My dad took me to the doctor's office to get regular allergy shots. It hurt getting over 50 scratch tests on my back and the needles in my arm. I dreaded that drive to the doctor's office because I knew I would experience more pain from all of my allergy suffering. As an adult, I no longer had allergy shots, but rather took pharma medications and nasal sprays like Dristan when my sinuses were really bad and I was desperate to breathe. My allergies developed into asthma, which meant I had 2 puffers that never left my side, so to speak. I really felt I would have died from lack of air into my lungs if it wasn't for those 2 puffers. It was really scary at times and definitely not fun living this way. I also experienced regular coughs, colds, and flus. Thanks to my doctor, she prescribed antibiotic drugs. And I also took many cold and flu syrups, lozenges, and Buckley's, yuck, and many other forms of medication. Whenever I got sinusitis, which was at least a couple of times a year for as long as I can remember, prescriptions were always written and taken. After all, there was nothing I or the doctor could do. I just had to live with it, right? Or did I? So let's get back to what this video is all about. After learning about dairy and what it does to our bodies, I was determined to get my health back, and I stopped consuming all forms of dairy, and within a very short period of time. And after I changed my cooked food style to eliminate dairy, I no longer experienced any of the ailments I once had. Nothing, nada, no kidding. And that was over 20 years ago. And there was only one plant-based option available, soya. And it was real bad. I got rid of my 2 puffers because I didn't need them anymore. I reduced my Kleenex usage. I was no longer on any form of medication or pharma drugs. And I no longer blew through copious Kleenex boxes. I realized that the dairy was the culprit in my diet. One thing I can say for sure, your food either harms you or heals you. And I'm living proof of that. If you're interested in my FUELstyle journey, check it out in my About page on my website. There is definitely a link between consuming dairy and respiratory health. The most common byproducts from female cow, goat, sheep, camel, and or buffalo are dairy products like milk, cheese, yogurt, butter, whey, and casein. Since dairy cow is the most common, I'm going to refer to these products as cow dairy products and or byproducts. Dairy products have long been associated with respiratory issues. They contribute to excessive mucus production, leading to congestion, inflammation, and discomfort in the sinuses and lungs. The dairy industry is dirty, dangerous, and devious. The truth about the dairy industry is a complete contrast to the marketed image of healthy and happy cows freely grazing in grass fields and the image of human health and vitality. We have been sold a bill of BS, a bill of silliness, as I like to call it, because dairy is a multi-billion-dollar industry and billions of dollars are spent on marketing to market dairy is good for us humans, and they continue to advertise false truths. Cows literally are regarded as cash cows. Besides respiratory issues mentioned earlier, dairy products contain lactose, which many people have difficulty digesting, leading to symptoms such as bloating, gas, and diarrhea. Dairy consumption has been linked to many different forms of cancer, breast cancer, colon cancer, and prostate cancer, because it increases the circulating levels of a hormone that is known to promote cancer growth. And dairy actually leaches calcium from our bones and does not strengthen them. The dairy industry continues to perpetuate harmful myths despite scientific evidence suggesting otherwise. The dairy industry continues to advertise using high-profile, well-known people and celebrities, paying them millions of dollars for a single ad. Their first ad was "Got Milk." However, over the years, milk sales went down, and so did their profits. In order to resurrect sales, the dairy industry changed their ad to "Milk Life," indicating the protein in milk, life, using everyday people, especially children, in their ads. Their sales went up. Advertising and BS works, if we buy into it. The new milk for life, in reality, is plant-based. Calcium and many other essential nutrients can be obtained from a diverse range of plant-based sources without the negative health issues associated with consuming dairy. By embracing a plant-based fuel style, there is no need for dairy products. And the bonus, the issues mentioned above no longer will be issues. So what to do? There are so many plant-based alternatives available to us today, and they are just as tasty, if not more, than cow dairy, many of which are now supplied by mainstream and conventional grocery stores. Plant-based alternatives in general are a healthier option without the harmful effects on the cow, her baby calf, and the entire dairy industry, as well as our planet and ourselves. In our blog, the link is below, are lists of types of dairies as well as products where dairy is hidden in our food. Some are a surprise. Alcohol, medications, hot dogs, spices, and the list goes on. So what is the answer to dairy products? Dairy alternatives. Plants! Plants can make milks, butter, yogurt, cream, and even protein powder. It's time we start understanding not only what's in our food, but also start fueling our bodies and not just feeding them. If you want to know more about the dairy industry and how dairy affects humans, check out the documentaries like Milked, 73 Cows, Cowspiracy. I will leave the links down below. Thanks for watching. If you learned something here, enjoyed the video, liked the content, then please subscribe and share, because sharing is caring. Have a amazing day.